Welcome to the PLL on ESPN, powered by Ticketmaster, sunny, gorgeous California, San Diego to be exact, where we've got a big, powerful matchup for you.
They're ultra aggressive. Granted, it was a push from behind, so Atlas get possession back, but sets the tone early.
Miles Jones scores! RB, you talked about him having a rejuvenated season right down the alley, and he buries it.
His seventh one-point goal of the season to go along with 2 twos and 5 assists. His ability to break his defender down, and that is going against Matt Witcher, who's arguably the best short stick in the league. You basically surprise Waterdogs, like, hey, we're going to go at Witcher. There's no support behind.
Under 10 to shoot. Schellenberger shoots and scores.
Atlas just relentlessly hunting and attacking short stick matchups. Again, they had Ethan Walker trapped on defense. They won right at him. Schellenberger looks back, sees the short clock, knows he's got to drive with urgency, and he does a great job of driving himself upfield, takes that extra step to increase his shooting angle before going to sidearm release to beat Ward down low.
Courier. Swiss Army knife, if you will, 77 in white. Can do a little bit of everything and does it all well. Sowers working a two-man game with Courier. Sowers gets underneath his defender and he scores! Now there's a little pushing and shoving, as you would expect when the goaltender gets run into. Officiating crew stepping in.
Sowers takes a line directly at the goalie, Entenmann, and if you're an Atlas defender right now, you got to stand up and protect your rookie goaltender.
And the Atlas defenders are beckoning their bench to throw the challenge flag.
Former Duke and Bryant coach Mike Pressler eyeing it up. Sowers' quickness is just different, man. He can skirt around guys and make them look like they're playing with ankle weights. But when you watch the replay of this goal, look at his angle and his trajectory. He did not veer off the line of the goaltender.
The officials are going to look at this replay to make sure that Sowers wasn't in the crease before he let this one fly. We'll come back with the verdict after this. 2-1 as it stands right now. Atlas leading the Dogs.
Sit out the next face-off due to that violation, so an opportunity to make it take it here.
Good ball moving. Baptiste will score! That's how dangerous he is. Not only is he the top face-off man in this league, or certainly one of the top 2 based on percentages, but he can score goals.
Ball movement and unselfishness, but it feeds into the Waterdogs over-sliding. They create some offense here by sending an early double team. You'll see the pass to the wing and then the skip.
Yeah.
This double team right there, just not needed.
Yeah, simple lacrosse for Atlas offensively. Costabile dodges, draws the double team, just pushes it forward to Jeff Teat, lets him dissect the defense and their rotation. He identifies the skip.
Schellenberger gets it back to Jones, streaking in the middle of the field. That's going to be a call. It'll be a delayed call against the Dogs. Schellenberger doesn't wait for it, though. Gets it past Ward. Atlas extend their lead.
McGovern got hooked, dragged to the turf like a rag doll, but the Atlas play on.
Play. Hold his wipe down, all even face off.
They are relentless with their ball movement, their people movement. It's just constantly flowing, and they never take a breath.
And they're clean in their transition and sub game. Here's the hook around the neck. McGovern somehow holds on to the ball, tries to throw it inside. Schellenberger, who's matched up on a short stick, Conrad, wisely grabs that ball and is ultra aggressive.
It's a really hard earned face-off as Charlie Hayes picks up the GB in the middle of the field. Hayes, he may take a shot. He does and scores! Was that on your bingo card of things that the Waterdogs needed to do?
Absolutely. That's a transition goal, and really strong IQ by Hayes to attack the opposing team's Fogo. Does a good job of kind of selling it down the left-hand alley, and then he beelines to the middle, and he caught Endeman maybe sleeping here, shooting through the defense.
Yeah, to your point, Baptiste had played a couple shifts offensively, so after a loss, keep him.
Played his college lacrosse at Detroit Mercy.
New head coach there.
Baptiste shoots, scores! This may become the Trevor Baptiste show by the end of the day.
I thought he was tired, Quinn. I thought he was tired.
Isn't that like the mark of a champion? Isn't that like the mark of a guy who has clearly played his way into the upper echelon in the history of the face-off position? He just got smoked for a goal, okay? So what? It's about the next play. He pops it clean, in traffic handles, and puts it on the frame.
I mean, he's surrounded by, what, 3-4 Waterdogs here as he takes that shot attempt.
See him coming downhill here with the net cam.
And now he'll get a break. Now he'll get a breather, Connor.
1 minute left to play in this first quarter. Waterdogs with another opportunity. Caraway, he'll shoot for two, scores!
That's been the missing ingredient. Fewest two-point goals scored and last in terms of allowed. And Jake Caraway has never seen a shot he didn't like, Quint.
Bomber from Georgetown. Right-handed, he can rip it. Triple-digit velocity. See, the left-handed action kind of draws the defense. He's able to set his feet outside the arc. And while this isn't a bouncer, he puts that in a perfect spot. Offside low from about 16 yards at over 100 miles.
Schellenberger's got a lot of traffic to navigate through, though, close to the sideline. He'll get it back to Baptiste. 23 seconds.
Watch out for Kobe Smith here.
Instead, the extra to Teat. He scores, of course.
This team's on pace for 24 goals in this game. Pound for pound, by far the most entertaining lacrosse team of the summer. Their unselfishness and willing to make the right play and to constantly apply pressure in all scenarios, whether it's out of faceoffs or in this early offense. And everything said for Kobe to shoot.
Exactly.
Everything says for Kobe to let it go here. But man, he just makes the right lacrosse play.
When your best player is an unselfish feeder in Teat, that permeates throughout your entire offense. And this is just a paradigm question for Waterdogs. What would you rather give up? A Kobe Smith 2 or the perennial MVP candidate, Jeff
loves
Teat?
Loyola, and Peyton goes down as one of the quote-unquote toughest players to ever be a Greyhound, according to Charlie Toomey.
Two-point shot, scores right off the face-off. Rylan Reese. Well, that's one way to counter Trevor Baptiste at the dot. 104 miles an hour.
It's the second goal they've scored off the face-off, which is huge in terms of juice and momentum and countering some of Baptiste's effectiveness. Atlas do a poor job in terms of having a defensive presence, which allows Reese to pick up this loose ball, realize, hey, nobody's in front of me here. Let it fly.
Two things at work here. This is a team that scored 3 two-pointers on the year. They've just clicked back-to-back. Hunter, until I met him, and he's the nicest guy. His accent, his ability to speak and control a room, his energy and his smile. Mr. Positive, and he has missed. It's just an awful shame at the age of 33 to lose Calum.
And Jake Richard is wearing number 10 today in honor of his friend and former teammate Callum Robinson. But as we were speaking, Jack Hanna delivered on the run. This is a beautiful shot.
Yeah, the thing about Jack Hanna, what makes him special is it doesn't matter if you put a long pole on him. He doesn't really care who's covering him. He's able to just create leverage and shoot through sticks. I mean, Kobe Smith is all over him. His ability to get a shot off with contact.
Beautiful look inside. No way that Ensman's going to stop that one.
I love the late clock action. They were thinking about substituting off the play. You can hear their bench say, Courier, stay on, stay on. And this is just an ultra aggressive attack by Walker. A little crisscross action inside. The two Atlas defenders lose track of their men. They thought they were switching it. One guy switched, the other guy didn't. I think Aiken was supposed to go with McCardle on that action.
The most on the season for the Waterdogs when they absolutely needed it the most. Coming into this game 1-5. Shot, score! Well, that certainly will get the Atlas going. After going scoreless through the entire second quarter, they pull it into the back of the net 14 seconds into this second half.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. The sense is that the Waterdogs are not leaving Xander Dixon. They're not sliding from him, which should open some opportunities on the perimeter. Brian Costabile, after a slow start to the season, he had a banged-up ankle. He's been healthy the last 3 weeks, and he has been tearing it up.
The pass.
He was thinking about the pass before he made the catch.
Now we'll go the other way. Teat looks for a trailer, finds one, and Stevens who scores.
That's nice. What a great example of counter-attacking. Starts with a turnover. I mean, the windows of opportunity in this league open and close quickly. Walker with the mishandle changes the complexion of the whole play.
Yeah, and that's because there's a substitution happening behind the play, so they wisely get it to Teat. And there's just a ton of green for Stevens to catch this feed. You can see at the end DeLuca trying to play some tricks and bait him a little bit.
Going against Richard, former Team USA, short stick D midi.
Great. Hey, help here. Drive. Huggy, pinch that. Yeah, good.
McGovern gets a better angle on a shot and scores.
Great pitch and top step by McGovern. A patient Atlas offense. A lot of ball movement, a lot of player movement. And it's going to find McGovern on this left wing. And he's got a potential shot, but he wants to work for something better. So a little breakdown defensively. You can see Richard chasing out. It's just a poor approach angle. McGovern fakes the shot, steps upfield to increase his shooting angle. Well done individual effort there by McGovern.
Working to a strong...
Docks. All kinds of substitutions for New York. Teat gets a better angle, shoots and scores on the run.
This is beautiful action here by Atlas offensively. You're going to get this pass down, and then you're going to follow with a pick down. And then that's going to enable T to then turn the corner after he catches this pass. So you see Randall cheating upfield, the pass down, then the pick down. That contact on Randall allows T to effectively turn the corner. Beautiful action there by Atlas offensively, most notably McGovern. First fake.
Ugly turnover in the middle of the field. Sowers careless with the ball. Here comes New York. Good look in front. Slim Reaper gonna miss from there. Xander Dixon, that's his 20th goal on the year.
This goal is all about Kobe Smith. Kobe Smith making the play in the middle of the field. And the tail end.
Yeah, Waterdogs are just in a compromising position defensively, and you can see Costabile, that little no-look pass, that manipulates Hudgens to just creep upfield just a little bit. Of almost defense first, right? You're up 2. You want to still be aggressive, but like no turnovers.
Field balance.
You got to trust your defense, who's put the clamps on the Waterdogs all second half.
Teat shovels and scores.
Oh, nice. We had a great angle of this goal. This is just so gorgeous, so smart, so slick.
You play him strong as a left-hander. Force him right, force him right, force him right. Okay, I'll just go one-handed into a backhand shot and upper 90. Atlas up 3 late. We're just willing to give him the ball back.
You need a 2 and a 1.
There's a 2 attempt and score!
Just poor execution by Atlas offensively.
How many turnovers are you going to give them? Like, how many chances can you give them?
You have the game won, and you're just saying, do you want to come back into this?
And then
do you want to come back into this?
Not to get back defensively. That's the first goal the Waterdogs.
Are you sure you don't want to get back into this?
Scored in the second half. A monumental scoreless streak. And finally, the Atlas turnovers lead to a run out in a numbers game, and you allow a pole to pull up from the top of the arc. You're talking 100 miles an hour or more.
Second 2-pointer from Rylan Reese today. And it's a 1-score game with
go to the rack.
Entenmann high into the air. That's going to do it. Horn sounds. And the Atlas back on the winning track. After dropping a disappointing game last week to Boston, they now regain a share of the lead in the Eastern Conference. Come back from trailing by 3 at the half to get the double. Haley Chelios and our entire crew. I'm Chris Cotter. Thanks for watching the PLL on ESPN.